Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nicholas, and welcome. Welcome to Resident Evil Requiem. Which I find I am immediately doing the thing that I feel qualified to do. Let's see. Yeah, all is good. Simply because of the day I'm playing it, I'd assumed that playing Resident Evil Requiem on launch day, streaming it on Twitch, would be a terrible thing to do. Because everybody and their mom is playing Resident Evil Requiem right now. There's 300,000 people watching Resident Evil Requiem. Who's going to be here? Except for these two viewers. Very kind of you for stopping by. We're going to turn up the minimum brightness so that I could hopefully see things. These both look like dark, dank corridors to explore. Okay. Resident Evil Requiem offers you the ability to change the camera perspective. It is recommended to use first-person perspective when playing as Grace to enhance the horror elements, and to use third-person perspective when playing as Leon to enhance the action elements. Would you like to change the perspective? No, I'm fine with this. I feel like a lot of the time I tend to go with what the developers recommend because that is the experience that everything's being defined around. So I'm going to go with what they suggest. This has led to making decisions that I think might have been against my best interests, like playing Alien Isolation on hard mode and Battlefield Hardline on hard mode. Let's see, the following can be set via the accessibility wheel. We're going to do some things. I am 0 years old. Yes. I cannot change my age. What if I get older? What if that happens? But yeah, I assume there's just so many people watching Resident Evil Requiem right now that I don't necessarily have to worry too much about my own experience, and I really want to play this game. And I'd like to start streaming again. So why not kill 3 birds with 1 stone and continue the rampant and merciless slaughter of birds? That's all very nice. Yeah, let's take a look at... Let's see... Well, we can just change things ourselves. Camera wobble. Adjust the camera wobble intensity, the amount the screen shakes. Note this only applies to the first-person perspective. I'm going to turn that down to 0. I found that as I get older, so old. Oh God, how old did I get? Motion blur, the other things are fine. The dot display, motion blur. But screen shake, and I also tend to turn off vibration. The only game that I think I would probably keep vibration on is Death Stranding 2, because I feel if anybody... makes vibration for their controllers for a very specific purpose, it's Kojima. Nobody is going to do it like Kojima. But for now, let us begin Resident Evil Requiem. See what that's about. Supposedly, according to Gene Park is his name. He says the first half is very strong, and then it kind of lags towards the second half. But, you could say that's a lot of Resident Evil games. A lot of Resident Evil games start off really strong. Like, you think about, like, Resident Evil 7 and 8. Like, their beginnings are more well-known than their endings. A balanced experience of suspense, an accomplishment at the standard difficulty found among Resident Evil games. Yes, we are the FBI. I like that Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake 2 or Control were the ones that really kind of emphasized that big font. What year is it in the Resident Evil franchise? Is it like coincides with our year? Or yes, hey, Tin Man himself.
Grace.
Splinter Cell Conviction was the earliest version of that. It's been a while since I've played that game.
Coming.
I like the little touch. This is still the trailer from E3. But I like the little touch of her adjusting her shoe as it falls off.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I like the confidence in her voice.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
One of my
That fear head on.
own failures is I've never actually played through Resident Evil Outbreak. I got really confused by it when it was new.
I won't force you to go.
And then I never gave it another
You can do
chance.
this for me. Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings. That's all for now.
Outbreak 1 or Outbreak File 2? I hear Outbreak File 2 is a lot cleaner. And yeah, like that's the thing with multiplayer games. Like if you don't like, I don't think I knew anybody at the time who actually had another copy of Outbreak 1. So it's like,
Oh, sorry.
Grace Renwood. Wait, we're going to the Renwood Hotel. Did Alyssa Renwood own the hotel? Yes, I'll look around. I'll look up. I'll look down. I'll look left, right. I can do all of the moves, but first I want Nico's sandwich. Nico's delicatessen.
It should be around here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the adapter, the hard drive for the PS2, like there were attachments that you were required to have to play these multiplayer games. And let's see, is there a photo mode in this game? I blame Cyberpunk entirely on getting me curious about the photo mode. I don't think... Sometimes I think, but right now I don't think. All right. Let us... can't really take a screenshot that easily. Let us disappear myself for a second. All right, I'll use that screenshot later on. Cash for cars. I'll bring you this van. How much is it worth?
Did you hear Eric was promoted? That asshole?
Welcome to the beautiful and historic city of Redwood. Come soak in the nostalgia of a bygone era with chic art galleries, classic restaurants, and plenty of stores where you can shop till you drop. You will be dead. You will be dead on the floor from all of the shopping. There will be no recovery for you. If you want to get away from the modern hustle and bustle, Redwood is the place to be. Yeah. See, this is how you know we're in next gen, is when the text on the texture is so clear you could read it itself.
Right? He's a kiss ass himself while we do all the damn work.
I agree completely.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time it wasn't.
Oh man, she was pissed. She forgave me in the end.
I'm guessing this used to be the Redwood Hotel? $10.60 for Dingo Red cigarettes. Which is still relatively inexpensive for a pack of cigarettes. I do not smoke, but I work in a store that sells cigarettes. It does feel like the Alan Wake 2 downtown section, but a little bit livelier and brighter.
Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Fewer shadows.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, right, I'm in the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I imagine she's never been out in the field.
Oh, you're FBI?
Yeah.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh? It's the 5th one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises. So you think it's something infectious or terrorism or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right. Be careful in there. Whole building's condemned. Word is they're finally gonna bring the whole place down.
Yeah, thanks.
Investigate the crime scene, shall do. We have a forklift, but no pallet jack. Forklifts are okay. We can have just random forklifts in the middle of a back alley. Multiple forklifts. Why did we even need multiple forklifts in this back alley? How much are we transporting around this place? That's probably why the place was condemned, because it's just filled with forklifts. Can't even get around the place. Because the FBI sent you here, Grace. Maybe if you read your file, the Redwood Hotel case, that is a really slow-moving bird. Maybe you need all those forklifts to move these giant... That would be hilarious if Resident Evil suddenly had like a forklift driving side quest. Or like Shenmue. That just suddenly decides, oh, you're going to get a job as a forklift driver like 3 acts into the game. Honestly, I would believe Resident Evil would have a puzzle-solving moment for with a forklift. I don't know. That might seem too benign. You're not like inserting like a red jewel to move a lion statue in order to open up a door in a police station. We did bring a flashlight. Thank you.
I can't. It's too much. Come on, Grace.
Haunted by the ghosts of her past, Grace must survive the monsters of her present in Resident Evil Requiem. Ah, yes. This was a dance studio at some point. Until the murders. Where's evidence number 1? No. It's a picture of Grace. Let's talk. Room 204.
Who's there?
Probably whoever did the crime expecting you to be sent here because they knew that you're a member of the FBI.
What do I do?
Are you asking me? You're going to have to try harder than that, game, to spook me. Like, this portrait is spookier than the sudden jump scare of Rope. Like, how can we properly capture... I'm going to have to look up. There's a artist I saw on Threads who does, like, portrait-style art, but, like, the faces are scratched out in some fashion. And I feel like this has, like, that has, like, a similar spooky vibe to it. Yeah. Grace looked into the toilets for clues, but she couldn't find crap. Honestly, I don't think they're. I don't know what I was expect. This is a very much like that scene from Arrested Development where, like, he finds a bag with a dead bird sign and he opens it up and there's a dead bird in it. And he's like, what else was he expecting to find in the bag? Yes, video game. I realize I'm not alone. But I highly doubt that the monster, if there is a monster, which there is a monster, is going to just show up during gameplay. That would be highly unexpected. That is a nice touch. The curtain flailing in the wind. Dino bones? Like, I think classic survival games would have had the monster just kind of show up. But, like, even Dino Crisis 1, like Resident Evil 1 and Dino Crisis 1, announced the first monster. Like, imagine playing a game where the first monster just isn't announced at all. You just walk into a room, and then suddenly you're being attacked. Like, it's times like these where it's like, okay, I don't necessarily have to be worried. And I suppose you could say the same thing about, like, Alien Isolation. Like, Alien Isolation's opening is very, very tense, but at the same time, like, design-wise, would you have really been expecting the alien to pop out right at the beginning? To all employees, following the recent incident, management has been working hard to restore public trust. Unfortunately, to the extent of the damage, it is unclear if it will be possible to reopen. Consequently, it is with great regret that we must announce the official closure of the Wrenwood Hotel. We apologize greatly for the impact this may have on you and your families and wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude for the support and hard work you have brought to the long-standing business. These are detailed maps. These might be the most detailed maps I've seen in any of these games. Like, you can see the furniture and everything. Where was I supposed to meet them? In room 204? Seems to be boarded up. Unless this is considered the second floor, in which case we are golden. If this was really like Alan Wake 2, we would be able to pet this deer for some reason. I forget if in Alan Wake 2 that's ever explained why Saga goes up to every single deer head just to give it a bit of a stroke. Just a little bit of a pet. How many? I only have 9 bullets. Increases precision and critical hit rate. And I have a photo of myself. It looks like it was taken near her home. Oh. We do have the investigation report. Submitted by FBI Special Agent Kyle Eames. Overview. On September 28th, 2026, at 11:20 p.m., the body of a man was found at an abandoned hotel in the Midwestern city of Renwood. The body was discovered in the hotel restroom. Based on the level of decay, it is suspected to have been there for several days. Prior to this incident, multiple cases of similarly mysterious deaths have been reported in locations across the United States. H. Ramirez, pronounced dead at Stoneville Hospital. E. Wilkins, pronounced dead at Hotel Denbar. K. White, pronounced dead at Green Oak Apartments. M. Warren, pronounced dead at Night Valley Nursing Home. It has been confirmed that all the identified victims were survivors of the Raccoon City incident. The victims' bodies all had extensive black bruising. Alas, you can survive one crisis only to die from the next crisis. Oh, video game. Have you highlighted an item for me that I passed by? Wire cutters, a tool for cutting wires. And electrical cords. Aren't we told that we're not supposed to have the definition of the word that you're trying to define be in the definition of the word? It's 204. We haven't even seen 201, 2, or 3, but, that's fine. I see this photographer has a very specific hobby, very specific interest.
What? Who?
Ah, already a flashback. 8 years ago.
Hey, Anne.
Hi, Mom.
You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
What am I gonna do with you?
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
Wow, it's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Oh, yes, the other part of the E3 trailer. I keep calling it the E3 trailer. E3 doesn't exist anymore. The Summer Games Fest trailer.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Can you define the they?
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
But my laptop, my work. Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Like, in theory, somebody... I forget who owns E3 right now, but they more or less just decided to shut themselves down. I want to say Reed Pop Entertainment still... Oh. Mom, things have escalated pretty quickly.
Stay close.
Mom, wait.
Grace, come on, keep moving.
I'm coming.
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
Also nice to see the hotel in slightly improved conditions.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it. It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, look, everything's just fine. There's definitely not going to be a sudden, oh no, it's a killer who came out of nowhere. Nobody would have expected. Oh no, he's choking him and stabbing him. Like, you could probably just stabbed him, but, you know.
No, Grace, no. Grace, stay close to me.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
The cutscenes still manage the screen shake.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later. We need to find another way out. Grace, come on.
Alas, the curtains did not billow so much back then.
Come on in, Grace.
It took 8 years for them to muster such billowing.
No, don't go.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
Yes. The Renwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, my God. Mom, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
Okay, I understand stopping to get over the panic attack.
Mom, I'm scared.
That's
We
important,
need to find a way out of here.
but we should probably...
Our stuff,
We
Mom.
can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't know.
Found you.
I don't know, I feel as though them just kind of standing around doing the dramatic scene also kind of like ruins the tension of the scene a little bit. Like maybe you would have gotten away if you didn't stand there for so long. Like, you just saw the hotel manager get killed right in front of you. He was bagged and stabbed. And, like, I understand everybody's has a different traumatic response to, or a different response to trauma. And, like, once Grace got over the panic attack, maybe let's move. But then I suppose we're also emphasizing Grace's character in that she's not necessarily brave. On one end, you've got Leon Kennedy suplexes zombies. And then on the other end, you have first day on the job. First day on the field, Grace Renwood. Like, and that's, yeah, that's how you deal with it. Like, you have all of these characters in the Resident Evil universe who have seen so many atrocities, who have seen, like, countless ultimate weapons. Like, you can't really fall back on a single one who hasn't experienced at least one or two campaigns. Like, the least experienced Resident Evil characters are still probably the most capable individuals that you can send into any of these missions. So if you really want a parallel story that actually has a little bit of a variable, you have somebody who is unfamiliar. Okay, so we haven't found any progress-bearing items, which means that there's probably going to be a cutscene where something shifts, or at the very least, we need to go downstairs and find what Mom hid behind the painting, which is a little bit of Resident Evil 7. Yes. Because there's that sequence where, in the beginning of the game, you're inside that, like, little cabin. It seems as though the tall man is hunting us. Resident Evil likes to make villains out of the regular customers of the big and tall store. But yeah, there's a sequence in Resident Evil 7 where, like, you find the videotape which showcases the hidden switch behind the fireplace. And it's from there that you're able to progress. Interesting how she never came back just to take a look. It's always, what was it, Mr. X in Resident Evil 2, Nemesis in 3. What other tall men, what other tall men have been lurking in the Resident Evil franchise? And also, this was placed really quickly and really well if it didn't fall out on its own. So good on you, Alyssa, for your object hiding skills. If I need an object hidden, I would go to you if you weren't dead. October 17th, 2018. Work has settled down, and we're heading to a new town the day after tomorrow. I'm thankful my freelance work allows me to work anywhere, but I'm worried about Grace. It's difficult for her to make friends when we're constantly on the move. Maybe we can spend a little more time in the next town. October 18th, 2018. Finished some research and stopped in a cafe when I noticed a hooded man. I could have sworn he was watching me. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. October 19th, 2018. I saw that hooded man again. He's definitely following me. We only just got here, but I think we should move on. I can't let anything happen to Grace. Ooh, a floppy diskette. Or is this a zip drive? It is a floppy diskette. Which, I must admit, is not quite as floppy as the bigger floppy diskettes. Those were floppy. Do we have an old computer we could use this with?
Sorry, officer.
I think he's dead.
What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do?
I think you're going to need to medically insert several bullets into his face to cure him. Ooh. Of undeath. Serpentine. Yeah, we'll get a new jacket from the jacket store. Emergency exit. We do need to get out of here. Can I pick up my gun? Or do we have time for that?
Get away! Get away from me!
I don't think we have time to pick up our gun. But at least we have our floppy disk. Oh. Oh, no, he's still going. Oh. I need that arm for later.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Just let gravity do the work. So now is Grace infected? Infected by a strange virus, rookie agent Grace Renwood would have to find the cure to survive in Resident Evil Requiem.
Is anyone there?
Also, what kind of emergency exit leads to stairs that go up? Ah, there's the exit. On the top floor.
Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh, so not Miss Renwood, Miss Ashcroft. Another tall man. Oh no, that was the previous tall man that we saw walk by.
Rest now, Grace. We have so much to do.
Ah, and now we have our character switch, of course, to Leon S. Kennedy, Elbridge, a few minutes earlier. Oh, are we investigating the cop that fell out of the building? Because, like, somebody would have noticed him.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Same black blotches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Wait, was the cop also a survivor of the Raccoon City incident? Also, who does Leon work for now?
I have something for you.
Because in 6, he was
Settled on a person of
in the
interest.
Secret Service.
Someone with ties to Umbrella.
But by this point in the game series, Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher.
Oh.
Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer.
Oh, that wasn't the police officer. This was an unrelated.
Near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris is apparently working for Umbrella,
Okay.
or newly revitalized Umbrella.
Some of the address.
Leon seems to have some authority that allows him to just go onto crime scenes, leave crime scenes, nobody cares. That is a fancy dashboard for his fancy car. Oh, you're just walking out on the street. Carrying a girl over your shoulder. Nobody will notice that. That's...
You almost there?
Just about. Stuck in traffic.
That's not inconspicuous at all.
You've got to be shitting me.
Oh, look, it's Victor St. Gideon. The guy that we were just sent here to look for.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Ooh. That is interesting.
Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Excuse me? Leon, I think we're going to have a problem back there, though.
Help me!
You okay? What are you doing?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but face is not on the menu tonight.
Get Brentwood locked down.
What? Is it something to do with Victor?
Ah,
He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
yeah, there's some zombies about. I feel like this is something Resident Evil 6 wanted to be. But it suffered from like too much ambition. With not enough hardware. A green herb. Fantastic. No, that's not a dodge button. Oh, it's a good thing that guy was carrying handgun ammo. Whoever that was. I'm guessing if there was a bad guy nearby. Oh my.
Oh, fuck. Let's make this quick.
Equip Requiem? Ah. Oof. Okay, let's not waste any more ammo with that. Ah! Damn you! I need my shoulder. I probably don't have to fight everybody, but you know. Would Leon leave the streets unclean, filled with zombies who could potentially infect more people before authorities arrive? Yeah, the way that Leon kind of magnetically like locks onto cars that he's passing by to kind of jump on them, that does remind me a lot of
No, I lost them. Back to square one.
a lot of Resident Evil 6's
Victor purchased
maneuvering.
a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address.
Oh,
Leon, we're running out of time.
I can tell. Is everybody suffering from sort of an extended sequence? And I suppose that's the thing, like this is emphasizes, like, even if back then we were kind of like leaning more towards the idea of it being these being zombies, like as we got the T virus and the G virus, like these are fundamentally affecting everybody's body chemistry. So whether they knew it or not, like just because you survived the initial outbreak does not mean you'll survive the effects of the infection. Also, my MacGuffin. How am I supposed to inspect my MacGuffin if I'm hanging off the ceiling? This is now the second problem that Grace is solving with broken glass. Although, note, apparently this guy did not grab Grace until after he was bitten. And most likely he infected the cop. Shot the cop with with his gun, thusly the sting. So he was probably hoping that Grace would be infected. And much like the second time we see Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, Leon is infected with... what was the virus in Resident Evil 4 again? The Galnados? It looks like it measures vital signs. That's a lot of blood. Alas, no reflections in this game. It's interesting how, like, as video game advancement carries on, like, we still don't really have reflections in most games. Or sometimes even games just have bad reflections. Like, I want to say Alone in the Dark, the reboot of that, reflects the other way around. So, like, you're not really facing a reflection. You're just seeing another version of what you're already seeing on the screen. Progress notes. Began blood extraction. Checked pulse. No abnormalities. Administered Dexafil. Condition stable. Ready for further examination. Well, as long as we got a standard amount of Dexafil. Yes, we have the ability to make the room spookier than it already is. All right, so where did he take us? Did he take us to the exact same clinic that Leon is going towards? A map that fills itself out as you explore. Imagine that. An empty bottle with a faint medicinal smell. It'll smash and draw the attention of those nearby when thrown. Looks like we're going to have some stealth. And unfortunately, right now we don't have a flashlight. Okay, I've got to say, the ambiance is nice, though. All right. I'm sure nothing will... It's broken. Attack us here. We are safe. Never have been more safe in our life. Is this a statue fashioned to look like death riding in on a pale horse? At a hospital? Or is this a nursing home? Either way. Either way, it seems like a bit of a grim choice of artwork to keep inside, especially if you're expecting your patients to live. All right, we're going to need a fuse to open this gate. Ah, the cherub key. A key with the cherub motif. It's cold to the touch and heavier than it seems. Is this our first save game? I did not realize. It's portrait of Dorian Gray style medicine. You have hideous reflections of death as your artwork to keep all of the patients alive. I feel like that would be I don't know what the point of it is. But like imagine like an adaptation of the portrait of Dorian Gray. But like somebody had started selling those portraits in mass. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Oh, we have a tiny lighter for tiny light. An ornate metal lighter. This will make it easier to see in the dark. Oh, Grace. So you think you own the darkness? I was born in it. Ah, I need a tool to get the fuse, but first I need the lighter to get the light so I could see in the darkness to find the tool. Harriet Jones. Shadow Ghost. Art by Matilda Harris. Vast Storehouse Press. Have you seen the shadow ghost hiding in the dark? Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you. Stay in the light. I don't know. I feel like the ending could have used some work. Emphasized it as more of a cautionary tale to the people traveling through this hospital, and less of a direct warning. To staff, I have moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. The sewing kit is... All right, what's our reading material? We have got My First Numbers book. What is he eating? The Quiet Old Castle. Unicorn in the Night. Diary of a Little Kitten. The Noble Fish. One Windy Walk. And My Best Friend. Ah, there's the cover for The Quiet Old Castle, A Story of Shadows. All right, the nurse's station was locked last I checked. I don't remember needing a sewing kit. Oh yeah, the prep room was dark in the back. Yeah. Okay, but are you really dead?
He's dead. Infected.
Ma'am? Where am I running? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, towards the light. See, we have a cutscene to introduce said monster, as discussed, and now we have gameplay to emphasize the presence of said monster. All right. So, we need a screwdriver. Ah, hello. A device used to administer medicine in an emergency. Fully restores your health.
This looks important. Oh, maybe.
All right. So it looks like that came from this case, which in theory this doctor was attempting to use on their self. They were trying to get ahead of their problem. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a screwdriver around here? Preferably Phillips. Have you seen a screwdriver? Ooh, is this a computer with a... Nope, this computer is too new. No floppy diskettes being analyzed there. Sir, have you seen a screwdriver around here? That had fewer screwdrivers than I was expecting.
This way, not this way, not this way. Can't hurt to pick some, I guess.
Can I hide underneath the desk? Because I still haven't found the screwdriver. I know it makes me so upset when I expect there to be food when food announces itself, and then I go and there's no food, and I'm hungry despite having eaten an infected person. Okay, for a second I was worried that she might actually be able to lift whatever this is that I'm hiding underneath. Can I close the door? The answer seems to be no. But we have survived. Okay, screwdriver. Somebody. I was a screwdriver at the nurse's station. Like, where would I be? I feel like this is the kind of thing that usually leads me to find hidden stuff. But I think I've found just about all the things there is to find besides the screwdriver. We got scissors, we got pens. Maybe Grace could find some D-pens, considering all of the jump scares that she's been getting. See, I find myself worried that I'm spending a lot of time looking in the wrong place. Like, because I found that one specific clue that tells me that it's at the nurse's station. Let's see. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. So there is a toolbox in the nurse's station that I'm clearly overlooking. That is a printer, not a toolbox. Is this? No, that's not a door. There's the toolbox. Can't reach. Need something to step on. How do I climb? Thank you. All right, let's get this screwdriver and then hide. It's rusty and the grip looks worn, but it should still work.
Yes.
I feel like that was appropriately timed. Nope, this is not the room we're supposed to have gone into. The fuse is in the save room, which is this room here. Though I would imagine once we grab the fuse, it is going to cause the lights to go out here. And we will be in danger. Also, that used the better health item. The power should come back when it's put in a fuse box. Can I close the door? No.
Come on.
Grace, you're going to have to work on your solid snake crawl. Oh, are we switching to Leon? A just-in-time rescue? Leon, Rhodes Hill. If she would never suspect a cardboard box. What a mansion.
Mr. Kennedy, welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Well, he's waiting for you.
Can't have that, can we?
Follow me, please.
Ma'am?
So how long have you worked for, Dr. Gideon?
Not long. I just recently joined the team. We care for quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
Is this also a means of distracting Leon away from
Experimental therapy.
Grace?
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature of the research.
She does a lot of, when she's talking, every once in a while, she raises the inflection of her voice. Don't mind me, I'm also going to look around. Like, why do you have this cardboard box, or cardboard, this wooden box over here?
Please, wait here.
And now we play the waiting game. Gideon and his team of scientists during presumably better days.
Code 6, all staff initiate emergency protocols.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown.
Ma'am, watch out. You're going to be dead in, like, your first week of employment. And she was 30 years from retirement.
I think I want a second opinion.
Ooh. Ah. Oof. All right. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to go down that way, but let's try that again. Can I pick that up? Ah! Ma'am, can you please? A chainsaw is not a toy. Finally.
Nice.
Ah. Sir. All right. Sir, that is my chainsaw. All right. What kind of health did we deal with? Can we see our health? Anywhere. I mean, this is still a Resident Evil game. Like, they're like... They weren't sure whether they wanted to make, like, a more stealth game or a more action game, so they did, like, a little of both, and, like... Now it makes the stealth sequences that less exciting to be in. Take that!
Well, that went well.
Like, I see that they're attempted to have, like, a stealth sequence as well as big action sequences as their attempts to bridge the types of gameplay that was Resident Evil 7 and 8 with Resident Evil 4. And, like, the action scenes definitely act as an excellent palate cleanser to the slower stealth scenes. But yeah, I would not have minded if we got more of Leon S. Kennedy chainsawing whatever these are. Not zombies. Ah. This is already a blend. A blended herb. I don't know if there have been the Mary Jane sections in Spider-Man, or there's quite the history of... Hold on. We don't need this on. How do I turn? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you want to have a dual, like, you have to make both versions interesting. Let's turn that off for now. That's not an issue. Yeah. And that's the thing. How do you make those two storylines running in parallel, synthesized together, and make each journey interesting and exciting in its own right? Like, you don't find yourself missing out on what you could be doing. Also, I probably should heal. I thought I saw my health bar somewhere, but now it's gone. There it is. I'm fine. I'm fine now. Everybody's fine. How are you? Is there an example of a game where you have multiple characters doing different things, and both of those characters' journeys are good? Like, there's tactics games are the closest things that I can think of, but I don't think that necessarily counts towards like a comparable effort. Like, Day of the Tentacle has multiple characters, but you're still kind of doing the same type of gameplay between each one. Oh, yep. Hunt us, seek us, find us, break us. The hunt begins. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you play so many games, and then you reach a point where you're like, think of one game that you've ever played in your whole life that has multiple characters, and then you're like, oh god, now I don't even remember a single game that has multiple characters, let alone like in Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, you play as Max and you play as Mona Sachs. But both Max Payne and Mona Sachs control the same, they use similar weapons.
How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good, good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
So this Gideon is willing to sacrifice his employees on a regular basis. Like, not just random people on the street, but also his employees. Also, we're getting very close to...
Come on, come on, come on!
Hey, over here.
Come with me if you want to live. Did we really...
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Leon Kennedy.
Hazelight games? I admit I'm not particularly familiar with Hazelight.
Ashcroft, FBI.
FBI? What are you doing here?
Someone kidnapped me.
Victor Gideon.
I don't know.
Well, we should leave.
Ah. Also, did we just kill the boss in a cutscene? Or are there more of her? Is there... Okay, this is now a little overdone.
What?
Grace.
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
Oh, nope,
Wait,
she got up.
You're DSO. That's the counter bioterrorism agency, right?
Take this.
You're sure?
You might need it. Now go. Get out of here.
Also, Leon, I'm pretty sure you will need it. But yeah, like if the... Oh, hello.
She won't get away, you know.
It's Gideon.
Dr. Gideon.
So nice to finally meet you, Leon.
Though I would say like the Red Dead games don't necessarily count towards like as a comparison because even when you switch characters.
Too slow.
Oh yeah, there's the tall guy in Resident Evil 4. I forget his name. But once again, Leon has issues with the tall men.
I see you're exhibiting symptoms too. Umbrella scars.
But yeah, like the gameplay elements you'd have as all of your characters in Red Dead Redemption 2 are largely the same. It's the stories and the characters. It's like when we were switching characters, it's that story that matters. Also, we have had now 2
We'll be fine.
character switches due to Gideon choking people out.
I hope.
Character transition by chokeout it seems to be a common thing in this game. One bullet. All I need to kill anything that moves. I'm guessing I can't just leave. Okay, this is a Resident Evil puzzle if I've seen one. The sun, the moon, the star. Only by attaching all 3 symbols will I be able to leave this hospital. But yeah, like I'm trying to think of a game that has multiple characters who you play as separately who do different gameplay aspects. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is Heavenly Sword. Has like a separate character, and one character has like a more like archery range attacks. The east wing is locked. The west wing is also locked, I see. Oh yeah, like Heavenly Sword is one of those rare games that comes out for its generation that was really strong. That like, it wanted to be like this new action game. It also utilized a lot of new technology at the time. An old metal coin used for games can be exchanged for prizes in the parlor. Yeah. Also featured Andy Serkis as the villain, which, like, if you're going to cast anybody in your project, might as well cast him. Okay, it looks like the only way through is down. Oh, yeah. I still would argue that Raiden kind of sort of does the same things as Snake. Like, the gameplay doesn't really change as much as the character changes, and that affects the story. Like, people didn't really dislike Metal Gear Solid 2 because the gameplay was bad. Like, they wanted to play as Snake, and it seemed like the game was setting you up to play as Snake. Especially considering all of the advertisements beforehand. But yeah, that would be a good example of like games that have that dual narrative. But then you only play as Snake in the prologue too. I feel as though Grace could benefit from a slightly larger inventory. Folders marked with recent dates. Ah. Okay, still no flashlight though for her. Medication room. Unauthorized personnel are not permitted past this point. In the case of irregularities, contact the lead researcher immediately. In emergencies. Did they get distracted? Also, this, I don't know. We're in the same place. Never mind.
Who's there?
Why does she look like a child Grace?
Is someone there? Oh, I'm sorry if I surprised you. You can't see, can you? Who are you? Was there someone in the other cell? Why are you in there? Everyone's gone. Stay away from that! Are you alright?
I think he's seen better days.
No.
I'm also surprised that he's even alive at this point. Yeah.
No.
Grace, he's dead. Ah, flashlight though. And a key card. Everything's coming up Ashcroft. What it is ain't exactly clear. A golden keycard covered in blood opens the door to the West Wing administration offices. Ma'am? I need a level 3 security lock to... I don't know. If he worked here, he's probably relocated to a zip code in hell. His skin was gouged by something sharp. There's blood everywhere. It's there and there. Okay, so what? There's a hole in the wall. So imagine the other child went through there. What are the odds that the tall lady is the other child? All right. Mostly plot in there, but that's fine. Be right back in just a second. After these moments. Also, I just realized I didn't even bother to pause my game. I just walked away. Hope for the best. Who even needs to pause their game? It's crazy talk. Also, what bullets is she loading in that animation? I only have the one. Like, what are these? What are these loading animations about? Like, how am I getting a full cylinder while the game is distracted? No pausing. You must focus on the video game at all times. Although, like, the whole discussion about, like, whether games should allow pauses or not. I feel like people forget that. What was the game called? Sakura. It's the other game by From Software that I still haven't finished yet. I think it's Sakura. Has a pause button and no microtransactions. Sekiro. Wow. Thank you. But yeah, that game has a pause button. And it's from Software. Something should fit in there. But will there be? Oh, hello. There are tall people aplenty in this game. I think Grace is going to need more than one bullet. Hello.
Jesus.
You're... Yeah, I was gonna say also, like, giving Grace the... Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. All right. Ah. A makeshift knife. A crude handmade knife suitable for close combat. Can be used to fight off enemies when grabbed. I'm sure I will use one. Ma'am. Very quickly. Okay. Hopefully, you'll have to deal with the lights now. Gun. A straight blowback handgun. This basic interwar design prioritizes durability over firepower. This Italian pistol is originally a high-class military firearm. An American version was also released and seems to have been the Care Center's primary self-defense weapon. And there's no bullets. Okay, who's singing at a time like this? Oh my god. Only 2 bullets. Who... Item management is key to survival. Avoid throwing items away by storing items in the item box or utilizing a hip pouch to increase your carrying capacity. Hello? I'm sure he'll be fine doing whatever it is he does. Can I move it directly on the pistol? It's too bad I can't reload the game from... Okay. I think he's dead, Jim. Okay, hopefully we can find some carrying cases, because having an inventory of 8 items is very restrictive. It's Resident Evil restrictive. It's classic Resident Evil restrictive. A large amount of blood. Is it Chris's blood? I feel like the Elder Scrolls games were a Death Stranding inventory management system. Just slap it onto your shoulder, Grace. Yeah, Fallout and Elder Scrolls especially, like, oh, here, you can pick up everything, but... We are not equipped to deal with that at the moment. Okay, this is good. This is some good stuff. Some solid Resident Evil spookiness. I will be surprised if this door is open. Yeah. So it is. Fallout 76 especially stresses me out with the inventory management, because like you eventually get to a point where even like with vast inventory resources and your stash box, there are indents from the writing. Like you reach a point where your inventory is just too full. I remember passing by a door that might have used that. A red jewel. It gleams eerily like fresh blood. What are you doing over there, zombies? Okay, I'm guessing I probably need to find an answer for this puzzle.
What is that?
Subject. 2 mule accounts. For all of your extra loot. The new hire showed promise at the dinner meeting last month. Have his clearance bumped up a level and get him set up to work on the project. Send the current researcher for processing while you're at it. Ah. Ah. My aim is terrible. Who needs bullets when you also have terrible aim? All right, what was on that drawing? We learned this technique from the Big Lebowski. Moon, sun, star, moon. It's the moon quartz. Unfortunately, it's an item that occupies inventory space. I suspect that we'll receive a visit from the DSO shortly. I want you to enact Code 6 at 2330. I've achieved my goal and no longer have any need for this place. V. Oh. All right, where am I? Let's head back to the central hall. I'm thinking of dumping the Magnum. Come, join me over here for jolly cooperation. Come on.
This place. What if I can't get out?
All right, let's slap the the moon over here so we can get rid of it.
Perfect fit. Yes, I need 2 more.
And then drop off a health and the antique coins. I mean, it's not much to organize, but it's clean. We got to have a clean inventory. If we learned anything from Resident Evil 4. Okay, and now let's go back up and grab those bullets we left behind, which we now have the inventory space to pick up. And then there's a door that we can open using that last red crystal. I forget where it is, though. Hello. Oh, okay. This is kind of interesting. This is a rarity, I would say, for Resident Evil games. The idea that you can just kind of walk around and zombies will just not even care. Like, you really kind of have to be close up to get their attention or make noise. Like, it's a little bit more emphasis on the casual stealth. A simple lock, which we cannot pick. Level 1 security. Oh, we passed by an antique coin. Cold storage, which we cannot open. There's the door with the indent. Ah! You jerk. Okay, son of a... Well, that's one way to clean out my inventory.
You're okay. You're okay.
Just a reskin of Left 4 Dead. You know, I never really played that game enough to really notice the subtleties of it. Do the zombies just... Well, I guess eventually zombies notice you once the gunfire starts. But there is, like, the witch character, the witch zombie villain who doesn't notice you until you are, like, make a certain amount of noise in her vicinity. All right, let's see if we can slap that crystal onto this door and get results.
Weird. How do people normally get in here?
They slap the crystal on the door. Or the crystal is always on the door. Ah, the East Wing card. Progress.
Oh, sorry about this.
You don't have to keep apologizing. They're dead. Huh. Wait, this is the parlor. In theory, there should be things I can spend with the coins. Yes. I can get the user manual for the blood collector. Is that the blood collector, or is that something else? Is that a utility bag? Is that a spare bag to expand my inventory? That's a hip pouch. It adds 2 slots. Wow. Very reminiscent of Resident Evil 2. The remake especially, more so. Requiem, a DSO issue. Oh, wait. Stabilizer improves gun handling and increases firepower. Steroids increases max health. All right. Manual increases the blood collector's capacity by 50, but I don't have a blood collector, so more max health does sound good, though. Okay, so there's a missing coin that I passed by way over there. All right, let's return to the central hall because now we've got the key card for the east wing. Oh. Oh no, I was looking in the wrong place. We have 2 antique coins. Should I just hold on to the Mr. Raccoon charm? Hope that actually does increase my precision? And should I store the Requiem because I still have yet to find more bullets? All right, on to the east wing. But apparently, oh, hello. I did not know that that button was going to do that. So I am going to load up my last save. For some reason, I was expecting to bring up a melee of some sort because there is the thing that I was supposed to hunt. And I do not want to waste my rare healing item that easily. Let's see, a simple lock, but we don't have anything to pick it with. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Nothing. Congratulations.
Cranium is not the cloud by any means.
So they're zombie-like, but they also still remember things. A body with the organs removed. There's something underneath the shackle. Are you dead? You know a zombie is dead in a Resident Evil game because they suddenly just spill a huge pool of blood. They're just retaining all of that blood as long as they can until the final moments. That's a large amount of blood. Also, I've got to say, the map in this game is pretty nice to you. A giant red worm bursts out of... Referring to Resident Evil 1, the classic dog jump scare. Hello. Okay, that wasn't as bad as my previous little fights with zombies. I'm getting slightly better, I hope. Ah, it's an old PC. That's got to have a floppy disk drive. That's a blood collector, an analysis device that collects blood which can be altered to craft other items. Use the blood collector to gather infected blood which can be harnessed to craft useful items. You can increase your crafting capabilities by analyzing blood specimens with the laser microscope.
This might be useful.
Really? Blood specimen, denatured. A sample of mutated blood. Analyzing it with a laser microscope allows you to craft handgun ammo and hemolytic injectors. What? How does this crafting system work? Oh, it's one of these puzzles. You can now craft handgun ammo and hemolytic injectors. It's science. Of course it works because it's science. You can create new items in the crafting menu by combining items together. Obtain new recipes by analyzing blood specimens with the laser microscope. Right. Well, we have been passing those buckets of blood. I guess now we can do something with those buckets of blood. Can I... All right, the game is nice enough to tell me where the blood was left behind. Okay, so now that I have full analysis, what do I do with it? Do I have to then take it back to the blood lab? Oh no, I need scrap. I need to combine the infected blood with scrap to make handgun bullets. Which sounds silly, but we're just going to go with it. All right. A hemolytic injector, a special drug that destroys infected blood cells, prevents corpses from mutating, and can be used to stealthily take out enemies. If you sneak up on an enemy from behind, you can use a hemolytic injector to take them out instantly. The same strategy can be used on staggered enemies. Yeah. Can I shoot the shackle? Okay, so there's a safe that we cannot open. Or should I say I haven't tried opening, but then again, I don't know the combination. We have this guy who's missing his organs. There is a strap that we cannot remove for some reason. So we went deeper into the East Wing. We found infected blood and the infected creation. Oh, we did not go this way. Excellent. My bad. The isolation ward. which we do not have access to. Oh, hello. We might need that hemolytic. Oh. That was... Sir, excuse me, I'm trying to run. Excuse me, I'm still trying to run. I feel like I miss tons of shots that I take. Yeah. How are you still alive? Damn it. It is bad. Okay. Okay, let's make a hemolytic injector.
That's too effective.
I probably shouldn't be shouldn't be trying to pick this up now. Okay, is there anything for me to do here other than leave? And go to the right. Ah, hello. Don't mind me. And unfortunately, I have no bullets. That's fine. Excuse me, ma'am. Just gonna close that. No, I'm closing that. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to pick up whatever's inside this pot, which I hope is bullets. It is not, unfortunately. I think I'm dead. Yep. I think that was definitely a killing blow. Where? Oh God. Is this is I mean, like, I didn't really do that much better since then. All right. Let's go collect some infected blood and then head back upstairs. Hopefully not die this time. And also hopefully not do so terribly with bullets. We only have 3. And that's still not going to be anywhere near enough. Hello. Don't mind me. Okay, but I did not realize you can grab me on the floor. Okay, where am I now? Okay, let's go around. We don't need to go back the way we came. Ah. Yes, we've learned what the hemolytic injector does. We will learn what it does again. I feel like this is trying to replicate the feeling of the beginning of I feel like the feeling. I'll try to stop using the same words over and over again. Of the beginning of Resident Evil 7. You know, die, dancing raccoon. All right. A lockpick for a simple lock. Oh, yeah. Let's craft some handgun ammo rather than the hemolytic injector. And hopefully not waste this handgun ammo this time. Also, let's save our game. This looks like one of the fakest pictures to... I feel like... I keep saying the word feel. Photographs in video games that try to look like real photographs often look fake. Like hidden object games. Like, this doesn't look like a real photo. It looks like a screenshot from a hidden object game. And I need to find the microscope, the strange box, the bell, and the pen in order to get to the next story beat. And how do I... There we go. Artificial organ transplantation experiment team. This photo looks a little bit more realistic, less hidden object game. The guy on the right, though, he doesn't really look like he fits in. Very photoshopped. Why are there so many pictures of them with the puzzle box in front of the... Like, I solved that, didn't I? For my secretary, I've misplaced the key for the puzzle box padlock. None of the other executives must find out. I need you to locate it discreetly before next week's meeting. If you can't find it, get the bottle of corrosive from the conference room and melt the lock off. Oh, for his version.
Lock tight.
Is there a stash box up here? I don't think so. Hello. Don't mind me.
Patience.
Oh, level 1 ID wristband. Oh my gosh. Why is the screen doubling up on itself? Ah. No, no. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I think you might be out. I think you might be out of my league right now. But I suppose we can go to the... How far do you... oh my gosh. How far is this guy going to follow me? Alright, let's see what's inside this cabinet. We can pick locks while on the go. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so that makes better ammo, but I don't have the recipes, so it doesn't matter. And actually, hold on. I only need 4 coins to improve my health. So I probably should just do that right now. Which was in the parlor. Oh, hello. We'll get back to that later. Yeah, Actually, hold on. Can I kill big guy with the hemolytic injector? Because if I can, like, that might be a convenient way to get rid of him. There we go. Defeat the chef in the care center in the main story. All right. Okay, that went well. All of that went well. I will have to save my game after this, just to preserve the good things. Ah, steroids. Nothing is healthier than taking steroids. Let's all do some steroids together. As we all know, steroids have permanent and perfectly healthy effects. Can I continue to play the roulettes? Like, is this like, the perfectly preserved pie from Fallout 76? Like, if you play the roulette tables enough. Like, you might eventually get something. Like, part of me thinks that, like, the Resident Evil team would actually do that. Like, if it lands on 0 or 00, it'll actually drop something. But that's a little bit too, like, oh, hold on. The chef dropped a key to the pantry. It's sticky to the touch. All right, let's save our game because we accomplished a lot. We eliminated the chef. We killed a zombie with only 2 bullets. We increased our health. We need to hold on to that. So where is the pantry? At the end of the kitchen. Of course. Where else would it be? It's too bad I can't pick up the chef's giant knife. I feel like that would have been useful. This door is warped and won't open. I'm sure nothing is going to pop out of it and spook me. A mysterious charm that works just by holding it. Increases knife power and durability. Enjoy. Thank you. Oh, is this for the 1 bullet? One more bullet for the Magnum. Okay, the garage looks like a pretty big area. And then there's the fitting room. The filing room, wow. Okay, I feel like because of the... the slower nature of those Leon sections now kind of feel like even more of a treat. Like, that was just a treat for the players to be like, hey, you want some action? Here's some action. And now we're getting a little bit of grace, and then some action, and then a lot of grace. Like, the pacing has definitely slowed down very heavily for this more grace of intensive section that is more focused on item management. I don't need that takeout charm because I don't even have a knife. And let's reload the Requiem right now. With its 1 bullet. All right. I'm tempted to go to the... It looks like I should have unlocked that a long time ago. So let's go do that first, because we should have unlocked this door on our way around. But we were busy running from all of the zombies. The not zombies. The infected. There we go. All right, there's the diner where everybody's just slowly walking around. All right, that door is now open. Ooh, a knife. A well-worn knife suitable for close combat. Can be used to fight off enemies when grabbed. And then I can also, I believe, break it down for... Nope. I can also turn it into scrap and make bullets instead. Which I can do, I suppose, if my inventory decides it does not want to keep... My free space in my inventory does not want to keep pace with my desire for items. A hip pouch. Another 2 slots. Fantastic. And bullets even. And also another warped cabinet that won't open. You know, that guy's not bothering anybody. All right. Well, let us save our game, as is our way. Because we've just accomplished things. We found a hip pouch and some bullets. I feel like having specific save points as opposed to checkpoints combined with limited inventories are like two things that can very much slow down the experience of a Resident Evil game. Fear for losing the things that you have, and fear for losing the things that you have acquired. Time and inventory. Yeah. Do I have another cherub key? I do not need another cherub key. Oh, and there's a stash box here. Fantastic. I'm just going to make more bullets. Because thankfully it looks like we have like limited inventory in general, but we can have a big stack of bullets. Ah, a wrench, a tool for turning hexagonal-shaped nuts and bolts. It stinks of oil. Extraction shooter vibes, but classic RE tropes are something that needs to be updated for modern audiences. I think it might be something that wants to be updated for modern audiences for the sake of pacing. It's kind of like I played through Signalis. And Signalis also has a very limited inventory system. And you find yourself constantly going back to your stash room in order to deal with the excess of stuff that the game constantly has you overloaded with. Like, does your lockpick need to take up the same amount of space as a gun or handgun bullets? Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, Signalis is an amazing game. Like, the only thing I complained about was the inventory system, and they updated it, so that's no longer an issue. Due to aging infrastructure, construction on the garage will be carried out during the following dates: October 21st to 28th. All right. I didn't realize that that universe was in development for as long as it was, because Signalis didn't come out until like 22. But then again, I guess my book that is about to be published, self-published soon, originally came from an idea from 2007. So you never really know how long a idea is going to gestate until it actually creates something. Oh, thank goodness. I cannot wait to return to the world of Signalis. I've got to say, a pretty shitty garage. But probably because of all the extra boxes around the place. That is true. Because I know at 2007, I would not have been able to write what I wrote in 2017. Organ transport box. Artificial organs for transport. Oh, I wonder if this goes into that body. Okay, I'm probably going to have to find a file that explains that. but it's probably good that I have it in general. Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Ah. Ah. Okay.
Give me a fucking break.
That would be nice. Also, I'm glad that my first idea of just shoot the driver worked as well as it did.
Oh, fuck.
And that also explains why there's a save point right there. All right. I think I'm going to save here and then call it for the night. We've been going for almost 3 hours. So that's a pretty good session for my first return to streaming after a little ways away. The Chicago way, yes, without a doubt. Can take the man of the city, but you can't take Chicago out of the man. Well, Joe, thank you for hanging out with me tonight and watching me attempt to play Resident Evil Requiem, die many times. Eventually survive. There's the actual bug in my room, and there's way too many things separating me and the bug, so the bug will have to live another day. Yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow night about the same time. I'm thinking of trying to... I feel like with my schedule, I could probably do, like, Fridays and Saturdays streaming. Otherwise, like, then it gets into the way of work and sleep. And sleep, believe it or not, is important. You kind of have to have it. But no, I'll be back tomorrow night about like 11 o'clock. In the meantime, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. This is streaming. I'm so used to YouTube. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Let me know. Otherwise, have yourselves a good night.